we hope that it continues. If we continue to get it, that it spreads out like it has. But realistically, one shift could get hurt.
Boy, Elyria safety forces have been hit hard by this pandemic. 14 people with the police department, 6 with the fire department, now off the job. The majority of those officers and firefighters have tested positive for COVID-19. Others are in quarantine because they may have been exposed. 5 on Your Side investigator Joe Paganakis shows us now how both departments are trying to cope with this pandemic and at the same time keep Elyria safe.
Rob, Elyria safety leaders say the mounting cases started spreading through the police and fire departments about 10 days ago, presenting a challenge for these crucial first responders.
Just putting on the uniform and getting into a car, it puts you at a higher threat level.
Elyria Police Chief DUANE Whiteley says adding COVID-19 health risks simply piles on more safety issues, uncertainty, and hurdles for his officers, who are already dealing with daily dangers.
You get called into situations that you don't know exactly what it is, and you're going to places where people don't want you there.
Chief Whiteley says of the 14 members on the force affected by COVID-19, 10 are officers, 4 are civilians, with 9 testing positive for the virus and 5 on quarantine. To help reduce exposure, the chief says he's reduced in-person police calls by 10%, with officers responding by telephone when possible. Certain shoplifting cases are now handled without police reporting to the scene.
These stores are now, and if they can identify the person and it's not a violent situation, the stores will take the paperwork directly to the prosecutors.
The chief says if police department COVID-19 cases continue to climb, nearby police departments are prepared to help.
We're losing assistant chiefs, captains, firefighters.
Elyria's fire department also hit by the virus, with 6 firefighters testing positive at the end of October. The fire department now using an electromagnetic sanitizer on all work surfaces 3 times daily. But firefighters realize
We took a certain amount of risk when we signed up for the job.
Elyria Fire says its coronavirus cases came from its downtown fire station and have impacted both shifts. They hope to start bringing the 6 firefighters back on the job sometime next week.
We have these people that are off until they were confirmed whether they had it or not. And, the fellas, they're going to have to come in and fill those slots.
Both Elyria Police and Fire continue with a mandatory mask and PPE order while they're on the job. A COVID-19 fight, both say, has not affected the quality of service to their city. And Police Chief Whiteley says his department is also prepared to go to emergency 12-hour shifts to replace recovering officers if the virus continues to have a growing impact on his police force. I'm 5 on Your Side investigator Joe Paganakis.